Well, I'm over here for the off-road games at Sand Hollow State Park, and got a little lap in between the game right now, so I thought I'd run over here and take a look at a trail I've been looking at. And it's called Backwards. Anyhow, I'm gonna run up here and see how it is. It says it's rated a 4, but we'll find out. Go have a little fun and then back over to the games. Well, it's starting to get a little lumpy. I don't know if the camera picks it up very well or not, but some of these things are like little stair steps, one after the other. Interesting. Having fun. Sand Hollow Park, man, they got all kinds of trails for every kind of vehicle and every kind of skill level. We're just trying to take the easy ones for the old WJ here. You are required to have a flag on your vehicle while you're here in the park. That's how I spotted that little side-by-side coming my way. I saw his flag before I saw him. Well, getting up here where it gets a little lumpier, I think I'll just stay behind this guy and watch how the line he takes and maybe take the same line. I guess most of these trails up here have like an easy way and a hard way. If you kind of see off to the right here, it looks like you could go around where he's choosing to go more to the left and climb the rocks a bit. I think I'll try that too. Yeah, some pretty good little stair steps here, but I got enough ground clearance. Okay, let's stare at the sky for a bit, and then we'll squeal at the moon and see if we can get over this. Yeah, spotted little FJ coming up. Gonna see how he does over the stair steps. Yeah, looks kind of bouncy, but he's coming right along. Uh-oh, coming to a major intersection here. We got lots of choices. See which one we take. Is this where we go wee as we slide all the way down to the bottom? Well, we're looking for the trail that goes over towards the top of the world. I think we're on Wayne's World now, but I don't know. I got Onyx map with me, but I haven't been looking at it. And it's hard to see the print without my glasses. And now here we are in Wayne's World. It's just a big roundabout. It goes around this mountain right here. Yeah. Well, looks like he had to put a little effort in to get up. Let's see how I do. A little slight variation in his line, and I just floated right up. It's amazing some of these little rocks you can drive over, especially this WJ on 29s with open front, open rear diff. Amazing. I'm loving these little trails back here. They're very impressive, man. They're a lot of fun. And there it is, Sand Hollow's top of the world. I don't know if we're going to be able to stand up when we get up there. The wind's blowing pretty darn hard. Boy, I love the shocks and the spring setup I have on here now, because they sure smooth out the ride in here. Well, made it up to the top of the world again. Yeehaw, I gotta get my goggles. Now we're a little southeast of Competition Hill and that tower or booth they have up there. There's a bunch of little rocks and little rock islands that you can drive around back here, the guy was telling us, so we're going to go take a look. Yeah, the camera doesn't do a good job of distinguishing the depth of these little rock notches that we're climbing over here, but they're 3 to 4 feet high, some of them. I'll give you a look back here at the Chevrolet powered Toyota that's following me now. Okay, I'll follow you for a bit. Pick out some good rocks to climb over. Okay, this is a good hump. Must be a little rock he knows about. He's got his buddy out there with a camera going to take a picture of him climbing up it. Look at the roof of the cab, and his buddy knelt down over there. He's just slightly above the roof. That hump's cab high. Okay, let's see what the WJ's got. Yeah, this does have a couple pretty good little humps in it. Yeah, got to warm up the tires a little bit to get over, and it sure is nice of them to get my picture going up the hill. Yeah, rub the tires on the rock, get them warm, and up you go. Man, the tires I'm running on here are giving me great traction. They got excellent grip. Oh man, good flexibility. And I'm running about 15 pounds of air in them, and they got plenty of sidewall flex for my vehicle. Great tires. And I'm not sponsored. I paid for these, but man, they're a good product. I'm going to take a closer look at this trail to our left. Yeah, it doesn't pick it up on the camera, but you'd be quite leaning over quite a bit if you took it. So we're going to take this one here a little farther to the right. But then in a few minutes, we're going to loop around and come back up and go off to that trail to the left. Well, a little steep, but not bad. But if we had tried to drive it on its sideways, I think we'd have rolled over. Anyhow, we're going up this part, and oh man, it's a nice piece of cake. What a fun place to come and play in your Jeep. Well, I broke my Jeep on this little trail right here. I made it to the top, but something made a little crunching noise, and now I don't know if my front end still works or not, but you'll see when he gets to the top, there's a little hole off to his driver's side. I was a little too far that way, and my front wheel fell in it and then grabbed again, so I don't know what happened, but we'll find out. Easy pleasy.
Yeah, I really thought I was gonna finally get to use the locker.
I fell in this hole.
Oh, we heard it.
That was what that clunk was.
Yeah, we thought you maybe broke an axle shaft.
That was a scary sound.
Yeah, no, it wasn't a great
So
sound.
far, everything's working.
Okay.
Well, it turns out something did break on my WJ. I don't know what, but I have no front wheel drive. Either transfer case or front end, but we'll figure it out when we get back to camp. But I gotta say goodbye to my new friend here in his Chevrolet powered Toyota, because I'm gonna head back down to camp and get ready to watch the rest of the off-road games tomorrow. But anyhow, it was fun running with him, and I'll figure out what's the matter with my Jeep when I get back to camp or get it back to home. And guess what? You will not believe what it was. The dang axle they give me was too short. It was only in the gear a quarter of an inch. No wonder it came out or broke. Part's got me a little concerned coming up on this trail here is when we come over here, the only thing I saw coming down our side was sand trails. I'm going to have to stop and let a lot more air out of my tires if I'm going to get up any of that with the two-wheel drive, because as I swing back around here, you'll be able to see that the mountain I got to go over is mostly sand. Well, I've let some air out. The big sand dunes are coming up, and we'll see what happens. I'm going to look for the shallowest ramp I can find, but I didn't film it, but I did get stuck on my first attempt. I couldn't even open my door without pushing sand, and luckily for me, a couple guys in side-by-sides come up and wanted to try out their winches, so they pulled me back off the little sand dune I was stuck on, and I'm sure glad they did. Hey, thanks to everybody that came along for the ride today. I hope you remember to give a thumbs up and subscribe. It's all free, and it helps my little channel grow, get to more people, get a little more recognition. But anyhow, I'd like to recommend Sand Hollow State Park to anybody with an off-road vehicle. They got all kinds of trails. They got rock trails. They got sand dunes. They got sand trails. Oh man, they got so much to do here. It's a great place. And I come over here because of the record games, or the off-road games they're having this year. Last year I was here for the record games. What a great place to come, and it's family-oriented fun. Thanks for watching.